Hi YouTube, it's Alejandro, and this I'm going to be doing a new opening. So yeah, this opening is going to be over the latest product. Feature card Buddyfight Ace Series, Special Series, Volume 1, Lost World. Yes, English edition, made by Bushiroad. So yeah, anyway, here's the front, very reflective. So you have the, basically it's two decks. As you can see right here, it says includes 82 cards, rule sheet, deck analysis, and playmat. So you have half the main deck with the Lost World flag on the cover, right there. The other half with the Buddy. And for the third is the Lost deck, which is backwards, so it could show off the unique backing of the Lost World cards. So, yeah, there's the side, Lost World, Lost Dimension again. And here's the back of the packaging. And the detailed card list for both decks. So yeah, now normally this is like basically any old trial deck, so there's really no real point in opening this up because it's the same thing every time. However, I have learned from YouTube, I haven't seen anything about this online anywhere, but according to YouTube, from this guy I saw, that there are randomly inserted in the Lost World deck, randomly inserted holographic spells. So yeah, I mean, I'm game. It's worth a shot to look to see if I can get those. So yeah, I figured I'd record it. But yeah, really looking forward to Special Series Volume 2. I wonder how it's going to be different compared to this. It'll include 3 different World Garga decks, so that's going to be really cool. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to open this up. Okay, so now out of the packaging, this is basically what you got. Better look at all 3 separate decks. It's basically like 3 mini decks. I mean, in total, basically you're getting like a deck and a half, since you got one full deck in the Lost deck, which is technically smaller than a full deck. Regular deck, that is. But yeah, the next Special Series is going to be 3 full decks, all Garga. So yeah, it's already been confirmed, obviously, that the first deck is going to be Dragon World. I mean, wonder what the other 2 worlds are going to be, though. So yeah, you got the playmats, the roll thing, and a neat little life counter to go with it with Ramba and a Vanity Husk Destroyer. Neat backing. So yeah, you get everything just like a regular starter deck. But this is definitely stronger than a starter deck. Okay, let's see where to start. Yeah, I'll just pop this one out first. So you got the Lost World. And, yep. I wasn't sure, but I just wanted to check in case Lost World had the Lost World backing. Guess not. So yeah, you get 2 of the Lost World flag, which is basically all you really need, especially because of the ruling on the card that says you can only use 2 of it. Now for the cards, you get Dimension Dragon Limargia. 4 of him. Sorry if I'm getting these names super wrong. Never seen any of these before in the anime or anything. Dimension Dragon Apostro. 4 of him. Dimension Dragon Aplistos. Only 3 of him. Considering how he has Lost World searching capabilities with his ability, it's a shame he's only 3 of it, not 4. Dimension Dragon Palladium. Some creepy looking owl thing. 4 copies. Dimension Dragon Crymata. 4 copies of it. And Dimension Dragon Olixi. 3 copies of that. And for the spells, you have Lost of D, which is basically helps retrieve and Lost World or any dragons. 2 of that. Second deck. This is the one with the Buddy. Demonic Dragon Release. Vanity Husk Destroyer. Nice and shiny like a triple rare. So I have to admit the foiling on this thing is pretty impressive. I think it's better actually than the regular trial deck Buddy Monsters. Because it's definitely like the style of a triple rare, so really well done. No size on it at all, being a Lost World card. I mean, it's not as good as the one in the anime, but yeah, it's definitely not bad. Really do like the new backing design compared to the regular cards. I mean, There's nothing wrong with the regular designs on the backings, but it is a nice change. And for the other monsters, you have Dimension Dragon Askimos. 1, 2, 3, 4 of it. Also got some good spell reprints. Dragonic Charge Plus. 1, 2 of that. Only 2 copies, but still a good reprint. It used to be a double rare. Demon Lord's Dragon Roaring Dragon Blast. Really good card. It's meant as a Thunder Empire spell, but it has good synergy with the deck. 2 copies of it. Also used to be a double rare, so it's a good reprint on that as well. Death Struggle. 2 copies. And interestingly enough, you get both green and blue Dragon Shield. Get 4 copies of blue and 4 copies of green. And a reprint of Drago Trap, which used to be an uncommon. So it's not too big of a reprint, but still a good card. And for the item, Dimension Spirit Gun Karachia. It's cool and it's definitely a good card. So yeah, you get 4 copies of that and the base Dragon World flag. And that's basically it for the main deck. Now for the main attraction. The Lost World deck. Now, as of right now, at the time of this recording, this set is the only way to get any Lost World cards. At least until the new booster set comes out next month in November. Trying to get a feel for the cards to see if they're any different with the texture or anything, but they seem about the same, despite the difference in design. Okay, so we have Whistle Fedwall Ugain. 1, 2, 3, 4 of it. Really crazy stats. Which is basically what Lost World's all about. Now, I know it's supposedly in Bushiroad's website said like a while ago that the new flag was supposed to be balanced, but really it isn't, because all these cards are super OP as heck. The only thing that's really balanced about it is right now that you can't start with Lost World. You have to play into it, then you search your cards out. But with the support coming out, I mean, the only thing that made it balanced at first was the fact that you, like I said, you only have 2 copies, so, and there's no guarantee you'll even get to draw it in a match, especially since right now the deck doesn't have the greatest consistency for getting Lost World. But yeah, I mean, that was probably going to change sooner or later, in which case the deck's going to be busted as heck. Then is Henel Kent Dolph, 1, 2 of that, and of course the Buddy, Demonic Dragon Release Vandy Husk Destroyer. So get a quick comparison. Yeah, that one's definitely way more full art-ish. Definitely looks cooler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zaroon Zorkin. 1, 2, 3 of that. 1 copy of Arpal Paydul Waller. Seriously, how do you even say these names? Like, really, what language are these even based off? German or something? Deguane Zaskif. Ugh, I'm not even saying words now. Dimension Livestream, really great spell, not holographic, so I guess that's to be expected. Dimension Revive, 2 copies. Dimension Mirror, 2 copies. And Dimension Jamming, 1 copy. Dimension Revenge, 2 copies. Dimension Shadowgate, also 2 copies. And the really awesome weapon, Vile Demonic Cannon Lostless Macer, 2 copies. And for the impact, 2 copies of Carnage Destroy Blaster. So yeah, that's it for the Lost World deck. Really neat. So yeah, that's basically everything that comes in this set. It's a really good set. I mean, it's a bit more expensive than a regular trial deck, since you're basically getting more than just a deck. You get the deck, main deck itself, as well as the Lost World deck. So, I mean, it's like a deck and a half. So yeah, the retail price is about $30. But all things considered, I think it's about worth the price. So yeah, it's a cool set. I recommend picking it up. And it will definitely be getting a lot more better support sooner or later in November. So yeah, I can't wait to open up the new products. I'm going to have a deck profile video up soon on Godpunks. Just thought I'd do this first since I got in the mail today. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe for more. I will do more deck profiles in the future when the next set comes out. When the next set does come out, Dimension Destroyer, I will definitely be doing a bunch of box openings over it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Likes, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Check out my playlist for previous box openings as well as deck profiles. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.